Hey fourth graders, this is Miss K with this week's OWL lesson at home. This week we're shifting to the start of our safety unit. We're going to get started this week by talking about digital citizenship or using technology safely and responsibly. Our focus for today is going to be talking about privacy online when we're using our technology. The essential question that we will have answered by the end of the presentation today is, what information about you is okay to share online? Knowing what information is personal, which means it's okay to share, and what information is private, which means we shouldn't share it, is a really important way that we keep ourselves safe, both in person and when we're using our technology. Let's talk just a little bit about why people like to share. So the human brain is wired to share and be connected with others. When your brain gets excited, you feel emotions, and something called our autonomic nervous system causes you to want to share it with others. It's one of the ways that we stay connected with people around us. Sharing has lots of cool benefits. It helps you feel good by helping you remember positive experiences and share them even after they're over. It can help you learn because sharing knowledge helps other people to be more informed, and you remember things better when you've said them out loud. It can help you to connect. Sharing your interests is a way to make new friends and to strengthen relationships with friends you already have. Finally, it can help you persuade. Sharing what you care about can inspire others to act and to support good causes. When we're talking with someone online, it's normal to want to get to know them, especially if it's not someone you know in person and you don't know much about them. There are lots of reasons to share information about ourselves, but it's important to know that not everything about you is okay to share. We're going to watch a short video about sharing online that will talk about the difference between private and personal information. As you're watching the video, I want you to think about these two questions. What type of information about you is okay to share with someone online? And what type of information isn't okay to share with someone online?
Take a look in the mirror. What do you see? Yourself, of course. But who are you? What makes you, you? There are lots of things. Your personality, your favorite food, your pet, or your favorite movie. Sharing this personal information on your phone or computer can be a lot of fun and can help you connect with other people. Sharing something fun that happened keeps a great memory alive. And sharing what you know teaches other people new ideas. Before you share, however, it's important to pause and think. Some information about you, like your full name, your address, or your date of birth, can be used to identify you individually. This information is private and should not be shared online, unless you get permission first from an adult you trust. So, when it comes to sharing about you, personal info can be okay. But private info? No way. Think before you share. With friends, with your community, and with the world. So, what information do you share online?
So let's quickly go over the difference between private information and personal information. Private information is information about you that could be used to identify you because it's unique to you. So some examples of this might be your full name, your address, the names of your parents, the street you live on, and things like that. Personal information is not okay to share with strangers online or in person. It could be used to figure out who you are by someone who might want to do harm to you, or someone could use it to pretend to be you online and cause trouble or hack into your accounts. If you wouldn't tell it to a stranger in the grocery store, you definitely should not be telling it to someone online. Personal information is information about you that can't be used to identify you because it's also true for many other people, like your hair color, the city you live in, or your favorite sports to play. This helps us to get to know other people and stay connected with friends, family, and people we might meet during games and on social media and things like that. If someone is asking for your private information and you get a weird feeling about it, or if someone's asking you a question and you're not sure if that's personal information or private information, you should always follow the always ask first rule and ask your grown-ups first before you share that information. If a stranger online asks you to keep a private question a secret or gets mad at you for asking a grown-up about it, that is a sign that this situation is not safe and your danger alarms should be going off. Listen to your gut, listen to your instincts, and pay attention to the feelings in your body to tell if something feels safe or unsafe. We're going to do a quick knowledge check. Even though I can't see you, I'd like you to participate just so you can think about what types of information is okay to share and what's not okay to share. So I'm going to read a bunch of different examples of things that someone could share online. If you think it's okay to share, so it's personal information, hold up a thumbs up. If you think it's not okay to share, which would mean it's private information, hold up a thumbs down. We'll go through the answers in just a couple minutes. Let's get started. Your home address. How many siblings you have. What movies you've seen recently. Your email address. Your siblings' names and ages. A funny but embarrassing story or photo of a friend. Your favorite musician. Your phone number. Your screen name for TikTok, Instagram, or other social media. Your hair and eye color. What sports you play. Your favorite park to hang out in. Your favorite food. Your parents' credit card information. The name of your sports team. The name of your pet. The name of your school. All right, let's see the answers. So in our thumbs up or our personal information category, we had how many siblings you have, what movies you've seen recently, your favorite musician, your hair and eye color, what sports you play, your favorite food, and the name of your pet. This is all information that would let someone get to know you, but couldn't be used to figure out who you are or pretend to be you online. So these are all good examples of personal information. Let's talk a little bit about the private information or our thumbs down. Things that are private and should not be shared online are your home address, your email address, your siblings' names and ages, a funny but embarrassing photo of a friend, your phone number, your screen name for TikTok, Insta, or other social media, your favorite park to hang out in, your parents' credit card information, the name of your sports team, or the name of your school. This is examples of private information because most of these could be used to figure out who you are if someone wanted to harm you or to pretend to be you online. It's also important that we never share photos of our friends online without their permission, especially if they're embarrassing photos that might make that person upset. It's also a good idea to not share the name of your school. Even though there are lots of kids that go to Winnequa School, if someone knows that's where you go, they could possibly figure out who you are. So that's better information to keep private. So just to recap, here are some of the big examples of private information. Pictures of yourself, your name, your age, your birthday, your address, your phone number, your passwords, where you go to school or where you go after school, your family members' names, or your parents' credit card or bank account information. These are all examples of information that should not be shared with anyone online or in person. So to do a little bit of reflecting and more thinking about what we've learned, you can complete the short reflection activity that's linked in your Google Classroom. So to do this activity, you're going to imagine that you're playing a game online. Someone with the screen name Hoverboard Hero 221 starts to chat with you and asks you to tell them more about yourself. On the reflection activity, you can think about what is one piece of personal information you would share with this person and why would you share it? You can also think about what is one piece of private information you would not share with this person and why not. So you'll find that activity linked in your Google Classroom. You can type your responses right on there and share them with me. Finally, to practice online, you can play a game called Share Jumper to practice figuring out what is safe to share and what should stay private. You can click on the picture of the game in the presentation or the link in your Google Classroom. Have fun playing the game, stay safe online, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!